Hello everyone, in today's video we are talking about turtle daily routine.
Once you decide to have a turtle pet in your house, you have to commit yourself to do everything necessary for them to feel safe, comfortable, and feel at home. Depending on the type and species you've got, the requirements vary, and the commitment too. As you continue to interact with your pet, you'll realize how easy it is to continue doing the same thing almost every day and probably gain experience to do more. Experts claim that turtles are some of the most demanding pets around. Therefore, before having a turtle, there is a need for a well-orchestrated plan to care for this exciting pet. Before we dig deeper into the do's and don'ts and the daily routine of raising a pet, let us first know the importance of this habit in the beginning. Why you need a well-planned and strictly followed daily routine. The routine is almost a must-do on a daily basis. Our schedules are never getting loose. However, there is a need to find time that is necessary for the pet. Besides, what is the point of having it in the first place if you cannot care for it? One benefit of keeping a daily routine is to ensure nothing is skipped and forgotten. It is recommended to write the schedule somewhere for a reminder for beginners. Keeping the habit makes sure the pet lacks nothing in the end due to forgetfulness. We cannot emphasize this more. Secondly, the routine will ensure nothing is happening to the pet that you're unaware of. Through following the schedule, there is a continual interaction between the pet and the owner. This enables the owner to know the pet well. Having a closer look every day will make you realize whenever there is a health change. Moreover, the keeping of a routine creates a bond between the pet and the owner. This makes the turtle feel free and joyful whenever the owner is around. You may be surprised how easily your turtle gets used to you. Stories from owners show how they have created a great bond between them. Feeding. This is of course a routine for all pets. Sometimes, due to our tight schedules, we forget that there is a pet in the house waiting to get a regular diet. Turtles, however, are not so demanding. When you adopt a wild turtle, it may be easier, since most of them may not require daily feeding. This is never an excuse though for not taking care of your pet. Always make sure that there is enough food for the turtles. For some foods, you'll be required to feed at a particular time, while others, such as greens, you need to leave them there to provide later. If you are a newbie, there is a need for research on what kind of food you need to have. For those with breeders, there may be specific food for each species. Visit your local reptile food vendor and see what you can get there. In the end, what is needed is sufficient food for your pet. Keep a daily routine and never assume that it is not feeling hungry. Cleaning. Turtles don't move much unless they're just playing in the water for the aquatic ones. However, during mealtime, they can leave the place messy. All that mess cannot be ignored. You don't want to live in a smelly compound just because you have a turtle. Their droppings cause untidiness too. You need to make sure the pet environment is as clean as possible every time. Set up a regular time to do a thorough cleaning of the pond, aquarium, or tank. This may be the most demanding duty to keep the pet safe from any infections and provide a clean environment. These water reservoirs contain underlined small stones, which make them even harder to clean. The good thing is that a complete cleaning is not required every day, but regularly. Cleaning the turtle environment brings its disadvantages. These reptiles have been linked to the spread of Salmonella bacteria with diverse health concerns for humans and other domestic animals. Besides infecting you with bacterial diseases, poor hygiene may also lead to health disorders for the pet. Proper lighting and heat check. The pet needs an enclosed environment modified depending on the species you have. Lighting is required at night and a heat regulator too. This is essential mostly to the aquatic turtles that are put in clear glass tanks. The proper lighting and heating ensure the conditions remain regulated and keep the pet in suitable conditions. Imbalanced water temperatures lead to health concerns for the pet. For the turtles with water dependence, there is a need to install water refills and siphon regularly. During this setup, consider this so that it will be easy to conduct the replacements on time. The freshness of water is key to the health of the turtles and air circulation. Consult the local vet to know the correct pH for the water and how you can easily measure it. Some people may want to get a fully grown turtle, while others want to share the journey with their pets from an early age. It is always good to take note of the various behavior changes as it grows for the ones who enjoy seeing the hatchlings grow into mature turtles. Different life levels have different behavioral changes and characteristics. This is a fantastic experience for those who have time with the turtle, and it also allows bonding. All the places where the turtle touches need to be disinfected to reduce the salmonella spread. Disinfect yourself before and after handling this animal and get the kids cleaned if they interact with the pet. Check out for the alarming signs. These are the red flag signs that show that the pet is not comfortable or healthy. There is a need to have a regular check on your turtle's well-being and ensure that it is in the right conditions. In case of unusual signs and symptoms, consult your animal vet. When you see the following signs, make act accordingly. Reduction in appetite, soft shell, discoloration, spots on shell and skin, difficulty in submerging. Every economic person will always set aside finances for each expense. Following an order you want, do not forget that this pet will cost you. Like you have expenses, this pet has needs too. It is up to you to fulfill those needs. Never ignore this animal, since it is highly dependent on your commitment and care. As the turtle gets used to the environment, there are continual interactions with health hazards that endanger the lives of the pets. Here are some of the most common diseases. Metabolic bone disease is a deficiency condition that originates from a lack of vitamin D3 and calcium in the body. Proper feeding and enough sunlight will be enough to curb this condition. Fungal infections. As the turtle continues to live in the water, fungal skin and shell start to grow on it. This makes the pet uncomfortable. The fungi develop due to poor sanitation in the water. To prevent this, regular cleaning and siphoning dirty water is required. Obesity. Overfeeding the turtle with protein-rich food will lead to adding too much weight. This obese condition renders the pet prone to various health concerns. Shell rot. The turtle shell may be challenging, but is a live cell just like other parts of the body. A simple crack or scrap on the shell is just like an open wound on the skin. It is prone to infections and attacks from bacteria. The shells begin to rot and soften, weakening the defense of the turtle. Respiratory infections. The water may carry infectious viruses or develop them when sanitation is not maintained. This renders the pet in a state of difficulty in breathing. Since the pet will not talk to you, Check if there are bubbles in the breath. Consult the experts every time you encounter any unusual activity. Turtle petting is growing with more awareness being made so that these endangered species get rescued. However, conflicting concerns due to the spread of the Salmonella bacteria are also worrying. All in all, you get the final say on what you'd like to do. If you decide to have this fantastic animal housed, always learn protective measures to keep your family safe from any infection.
And that's it. Thank you all for watching. If you want more videos, make sure to subscribe. Thank you.